Hey, what's up? It's Mind Over Muscle, but you can just call me Mom. Welcome to Dump the Junk Series Part 3. Today we are at that point in our junk drawer where we found our phone cord from 4 phones ago. That cord has no purpose for us anymore. We don't even have the phone. So we've got cords of emotion that we forgot about the situation that caused us that emotion, but we kept the cord. It's still somewhere inside there. Let me give you an example. So, you're at Target and the person in front of you is moving like a snail, and you want to be like, move along, but you don't, right? Because that would be impolite, not courteous. So you forgot about being at Target, but your body remembers wanting to let that out. Another great example that maybe you can relate to. You're in the kitchen, and at that exact time, your roommate, your spouse, your child has to be in the kitchen too, right? Why don't we just share a tile? So that, you forgot about that from 2 weeks ago, but your body still kept that frustration, that anger, that tension. So we're gonna do some things today that are a little unconventional to cut those so-called cords. So as always, I'm going to invite you to sit comfortably where you can stay stable on your lower half. I'm gonna start like this, but I might end up switching. You can do the same, find what works for you. So when we have those sighs that we don't let out, they get internally pushed down. Let's go ahead and find those sighs. So you're gonna almost feel like a little baby lion cub doing a little roar and kind of being afraid to let your roar out because it might scare you how big you want to roar. But I'm here to let you, it's safe, you're with Mom. So let's start slow, match me, beat me, whatever you feel is what you feel. All right, so I'm just gonna take a nice big inhale. And and again, big inhale. 2 more. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm in a great mood, but that's in there. 1 more. Nice. That felt good, didn't it? Okay, so next what we're going to do, I'm going to change position for this. I really want you to be very comfortable. So we're just going to take a little mental image. We're going to turn our neck to one side. I'm going to turn to the left. Cool. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to turn to the right. All right. Great. Now what I want you to do is put your hands behind your head, just as a reminder that it is not the neck's job to turn. There is no neck turning here. We're only going to be using our eyes like you're at the doctor's office. So I want you to start center. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take both eyes, pick something to look at on the left side, and we're going to hold it there for about 20 seconds. I'll let you know when to return back to me. Okay? So both eyes on the count of 1, 2, 3, looking to the left. You might feel some strain, right? Don't try and keep searching. Just pick something, a single spot, and stare at it. You might notice I'm starting to yawn. But I'm going to keep my eyes there for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find me. Great. We're going to do the same thing, just those eyes only, turning directly to the right. Remember, you don't have to strain your eyes. Just make sure they're both looking. I'm picking one thing. I'm just staring at it. Here comes my yawn again. I'm still going to stare at it. Good. We got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find me with your eyes. Relax your hands. We're going to do those same gentle looks. And back. And again. And back. So you should have noticed your neck had a little easier time finding more range of motion. And all we did was reset our vagus nerve. So it basically told both systems in our body to try and become in balance. It's very relaxing. All right, so next what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take our hands, making like a butterfly shape, and we're just gonna You can stay at this tempo, this speed. You can increase your tempo. Your body will tell you if it wants more pressure, slower pressure, slower tempo, or quicker. Good, a little bit more. And relax. All right, next what we're gonna do is we're gonna tenderize our arms. So I want you to hold one arm out and you're gonna tenderize it. Just like you're flattening out some chicken. And remember, you're three-dimensional. You don't just have a top. You have a top, an inside, an outside, all the way up and down. Sometimes I just bring my arm to my hand, finding what feels really good. Good, tenderize the other one. Remember, you are three-dimensional. Get a couple more. All right, then from there, we're gonna do a little slapping. So, down the side of your body. And switch. Good, then from there, whatever position you're in, make it so you can have the thigh exposed in the calf. So tenderize that leg. Let's just start and stay up top. Underneath, around the sides, but just the thigh. Good. And then put yourself in whatever position you need to really get that calf. Sometimes they do this when you get a pedicure, and I love it. All right, we're gonna switch. So remember, we're just tenderizing the thigh, tenderoni. And then get on that calf. Ooh, feels good though. All right, last one we're gonna do is keeping your mitts, your tenderizers. We're gonna make noise. And it's a noise maybe you made as a kid. I did it, and my client did it, and she said, I used to do this as a kid. I said, me too. So maybe you're one of us. And relax. Whew. I'm feeling nice. All right. So next, let's do something. Maybe you haven't had a hug today. And you know what? You can hug yourself. I want you to gently open your arms and gently hug yourself. And we're just going to take a nice big breath and let it out. One more big inhale. Oh, let it out. Oh, you can do one of those. Good. Whatever arm is on top, make it the bottom arm open back up. Switching arms. I'm going to do big exhales. Great. We're going to stay in this position. And now what I want you to do, holding yourself just like this, is tuck your chin down. Keep your chin tucked and roll your upper back so your elbows are getting tighter towards your belly button. Keep your chin tucked. And roll yourself back up. Chin's the last guy to lift. Good. One more. Chin. Roll down. Roll up. Chin tucked. And open. Good. Let's do those two. Switching the arms again. All right. Chin. Roll. Keep the chin. Roll up. You might notice, wow, I find more roll depending on which arm is on top. That's okay. All right, chin tuck. And roll. And roll yourself up. Chin stays. And then she comes up. Good. Go ahead and relax. All right, so next what we're gonna do are some shoulder shrug holds. So we're gonna shrug our shoulders up. I don't know. We're just gonna hang here. Yep. This is a very good Uncle Fester. And then just let him fall. Good. 2 more. Shrug him up. I don't know. This always reminds me when like someone is sitting on someone's shoulders to make them look taller in an overcoat, right? Why do they lose their neck? And let it go. Beautiful. 1 more, please. Just keep lifting your shoulders up for the sky, disguising your neck, and let it go. Good. Then from there, we're going to do a little bit more rolling of that spine. Before we were curling it, now we're going to make some circles with it. So you're going to have 4 points: shoulder, shoulder, thigh, thigh. Okay? So elbow, elbow. So what we're going to do is lean a little to the left back corner. Then you're going to lean forward onto that thigh. Then you're going to roll over to the other thigh, and we'll end up leaning to the right corner. Find center. We're going to go the other way. Lean back to the right, roll forward to the thigh, glide to the other, and roll up. Good. We'll do 1 more each way. Left back, roll over, over, corner, center, right corner, roll down, roll over, roll up. Beautiful. All right. So next what we're going to do is get into a little hip work. So all I want you to do to start, you can do this with me, or I just want you to get the visual. Okay, so if we start up here, I've never been skiing, but I know how I would like show you what it looks like, right? I'd be like, whoa, you go like that. Woo, you go like that. Woo, you go straight back. Woo, to the side. Woo, straight back. Woo, to the side. 1 more. Woo. The sounds help. Woo. Whoosh. Maybe that one's better. I've never been. I don't know. Let me know. Okay, so what we're going to do from there is I'm going to scooch back a bit. We're going to start on hands and knees. We're going to do the same thing, just from hands and knees, okay? So I'm going to swoosh straight back. Oh, this kind of looks like a child's pose. I'm going to return. I'm going to swoosh to the left. I'm going to return. I'm going to swoosh down to the right. I'm going to return. Let's do that 1 more round. Swoosh back, pop up, swoosh side, pop up, and downhill, and up. Good. So we're going to stay here. We're just going to tell the knees to do something, but we're always going to be doing those same 3 directions: a forward, a diagonal, a diagonal. Okay? So hands and knees. I'm going to ask you to lift up 1 knee so you can bring it directly kissing the other knee. So I have my left lifted and kissed into my right. So I'm going to call my left leg my inside leg, and my right leg my outside leg. But we're going to do the same 3 swooshes. So we go straight back. We're going to go to the left. And we're going to go to the right. Whoa, right? Noticing if you go too far, you lost your hand. So really grip those, girls. 1 more. Straight. Pressure in the hands to swoosh. Come back. Pressure in the hands to swoosh. Oh, I got a little crack. Awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So lift up your left knee if that's what you used. Put it back underneath. Lift up the right. Kiss the left. Swoosh back. Swoosh diagonal. Swoosh the other diagonal. Good. 1 more. This side's easier for me. My hands are like, I'm fine. I think I skipped my middle. Okay. So now back to hands and knees. Knees are separated. Now instead of bringing the left knee in, I'm going to bring her out a bit. Same thing. Straight back. Swoosh to the left. Ooh, that feels nice. And swoosh to the right. Good. Let's hold these next ones individually for a breath, okay? So back. Good, come forward. We're gonna go diagonal on an inhale. Hang out here as you let it go on an exhale. Good, one more inhale. And pull yourself up. Next inhale, swoosh to the other side. Hang out for a sec as you let some breath out. Take one more inhale as you pop back up. Good. Step your left knee back in. Step out your right. You know what to do. Inhale, straight back. Pull forward. Inhale, diagonal. You're going to feel different things. That's okay. Inhale the other way. And we'll do one more each around. Inhale back. Hang here for a sec, please. Pull forward. Inhale, diagonal. Hang out for your exhale. Get heavy. Inhale, come out of it. Next, inhale to the other side. Hang out for the exhale, get heavy. Good, inhale, come out. All right, so then from there, we're gonna bring the back to hands and knees. I'm gonna take my left leg and I'm gonna take my knee off and just have my foot so it's out to the side here, okay? We're just gonna go straight back with those skiing hips 3 times. So on an inhale, big stretch inner thigh, exhale forward. Inhale, sit back in those hips. Good, now push the foot through the floor that's extended. And one more. Good, we're gonna stay here. We're just gonna inhale and open one arm to the ceiling. And put it down. And switch, inhale and open. And put it down. One more each, please. Inhale and open. Put it down. Inhale and open. Put it down. Good. Back to hands and knees. If you need to come off your hands for a second, feel free. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So back to hands and knees. I'm going to lengthen out my other leg. On an inhale, I'm skiing back. And as I exhale, I'm going to push that foot through the floor. Good, 2 more. Inhale back. Push the foot to come backward or forwards. One more. Inhale. Oh, 2 exhale. Good, time for those reaches. On an inhale, put her down. Switch. Oh, my back wants to crack. One more each. All right, I'm gonna have you come to both knees and just sit onto your heels. Good, so from here, we're going to get into what is called a half kneeling position pose, but I like to call it proposal. So, will you? All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna rock forward. So the foot that I cannot see, tell you what, I'm gonna spin around for you guys. The foot that I can't see, I don't care where she is, right? So you don't need to worry about her. I have my toes tucked. So I'm gonna keep this front heel into the floor, hands on the thigh for support, and I'm gonna lean forward. So you should be feeling a huge stretch in the front of that foot. And I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna lean forward. And I'm gonna sit back. One more. Good. So then we're gonna stay here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this shape. I'm just gonna step it out to the side. Same thing, I'm gonna lean forward, keeping the front heel down. I'm gonna rock back. I'm gonna lean forward. I'm gonna rock back. One more. Good. Now, what we're gonna do is put those hands on the ground and do those reaches each side again. So, 1, 2, 3, inhale. Oh, there it was. And opposite arm. Lean into that front butt, top butt. Good, one more. Oh. All right, we'll switch. So, dropping the knee, this, remember, we're going front forward, not opening her yet. Don't care about your back leg. Keep the front heel down. Forward and back. Two more. One more. Good, now we're gonna take that leg, step it out a little. Same thing. Notice I'm turned my chest. I'm not doing it. I'm on that thigh. This ring light is hot. I'll let you know. All right. So then from there, keeping that guy a little wide. One more each. Big inhale. All right, let's take it onto our back for a little more final love. So take your time, roll on down. I want your knees bent, your feet flat. I just want you to try and settle your shoulders into space. Instead of your heart looking at the ceiling, I want you to visualize dropping it down to compact your ribs. And then what I want you to do is bring the soles of your feet together and open your knees. I don't want that pelvis rocked forward. I want a little tilt so that you can feel there's no tilt in your, making a no tilt to no tilt. Let me explain that a little bit better. So I want you to feel that there's no arch in your tail or low back. And we're just gonna let the thighs be where they are. Take a nice big inhale. And when you exhale, get heavy. Remember, we're in that vulnerable position. Big inhale. Exhale, heavy. Let's do one more. Big inhale. Pull it all the way down. And exhale, heavy. All right, take your time to shut your knees. You did such a great job today. We really dumped that junk. So in our final episode, we're going to clean the junk drawer, taking our time to organize it. So I hope to see you for that. And remember, as always, check in on your mom.